Alrighty, we now have a new warning in effect. The National Weather Service in La Crosse has now just posted a new severe thunderstorm warning for Crawford, Richland, and Vernon, which will, if I can, this is the warning right here. Crawford, Richland, and Vernon. This is the warning right here. This is including the entirety of Richland, the southern portion of Vernon, not the southwest though, and it's even including the northeastern portion of Crawford, as you can see, and maybe a small portion of the northwestern Crawford. So, yep, here's the warning so far. Let me just read it. Okay. The National Weather Service in La Crosse has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Vernon County, Richland County, and Crawford County till 5 p.m. At 3:49 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located. They were located along a line from near Verwoqua to 60 miles south of West By, and they were moving east at 50 miles per hour. The following hazards are 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Sources radar indicated, and impacts are expected considerable tree damage, and it's likely to mobile homes or outbuildings. The locations under this warning include Horgan Ridge, Eagle Corners, Highway 80 in County CC, Woodstock, Gillingham, Bloom City, and Fairview. For protection for these storms, move to interior room at the lowest floor of the building. Again, the National Weather Service in La Crosse has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Vernon County and southeastern and southwestern Wisconsin, Richland County and the entirety of Richland County and southwestern Wisconsin, and northeastern Crawford County and southwestern Wisconsin. Stay tuned to Detroit TV for more updates as the situation develops. Okay, guys, we have now interrupted regular
programming. The National Weather Service in Cerri has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for east central Mineral and northwestern Hampshire counties until 5:30 p.m. Pure storms located near Kaser moving east at 15 miles an hour. Hazards include 60 mile an hour gusts.
But we have now interrupted regular programming as we activated the Channel 10 weather bulletin of Detroit TV. As a severe thunderstorm warning from Sterling is now in effect, and a flash flood warning from Charleston, West Virginia is now in effect. If I can find that. Oh yeah. Data. That will be for Pocahontas County. If I can find that. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to look for Pocahontas. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Here's the warning. I can just click on it. Okay. The National Weather Service in Charleston, West Virginia, has issued a flash flood warning for central Pocahontas County in northeastern West Virginia until 10:45 p.m. At 4:53, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms, which were producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1.5 and 2 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Flash flooding is caused by thunderstorms. The source is radar. And impacts are flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Snowshoe and Edray, stay away or be swept away. Road breaks and culverts can become unstable and not safe. Flooding is occurring or is imminent. It is important to know where you are relative to streams, rivers, or creeks, which have become killers in heavy rains. Campers and hikers should avoid streams or creeks. And if you want to report flash flooding to the National Weather Service in Charleston, here's their toll-free number, which is 800-401-9535, where you can do so safely. Again, the National Weather Service has issued a flash flood warning for central Pocahontas County and northeastern West Virginia. We will now get off the radar and just keep you updated with any more information.
Indicated by Doppler radar.
Hold on.
Locations affected include Kannapolis, China Grove, Lannis, Inoughville, Granite Quarry, Rockwall, Mount Pleasant, Faith, downtown Concord, and Salisbury.
Turn on my mic real quick.
If there is damage to winds, flooding, or hail, call 1-800-267-8101, or you can post it on their Facebook or Twitter pages. Severe thunderstorm warning for Livingston County has expired, and the warning for El Nino.
Radio, we have interrupted regular programming again as the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center in Norman has now issued a new severe thunderstorm watch, which is affecting the National Weather Services in Grand Rapids, Green Bay, and Milwaukee. This one for Grand Rapids will only be impacting the water served by Grand Rapids, and I will be saying those watches right now with the products. Okay. First, Grand Rapids. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch for 493 and affected till midnight Eastern Daylight Time tonight for the following areas. This watch includes the following adjacent coastal waters: St. Joseph to South Haven, Michigan; South Haven to Halton, Michigan; Holland to Grand Haven, Michigan; Grand Haven to Whitehall, Michigan; Whitehall to Pentwater, Michigan; Pentwater to Manistee, Michigan; Lake Michigan from Pentwater to Manistee, Michigan, 5 nautical miles offshore to mid-lake; Lake Michigan from Whitehall to Pentwater, Michigan, 5 nautical miles offshore to mid-lake; Lake Michigan from Grand Haven to Whitehall, Michigan, 5 nautical miles offshore to mid-lake; Lake Michigan from Holland to Grand Haven, Michigan, 5 nautical miles offshore to mid-lake; Lake Michigan from South Haven to Holland, Michigan, 5 nautical miles offshore to mid-lake; Lake Michigan from St. Joseph to South Haven, Michigan, 5 nautical miles offshore to mid-lake. So there was the Grand Rapids one, and now we will get into the one that's also impacting Chicago. Then I'll get on to the two others. Okay. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch 493, obviously, until 11 p.m. Central. In Illinois, this watch includes 4 counties. In north central Illinois, Boone, Winnebago. In northeast Illinois, Lake Illinois, and McHenry. And including the cities of Quinkin, Belvedere, Buffalo Grove, Crystal Lake, Grimney, McHenry, Midland, Rockford, Waukegan, and Woodstock. Just let me know if I pronounce this wrong, because I honestly don't even know. And then after that, we're going to have to read those 2 other SVRs. Which would be, one of them are like rights. Like, yeah, this is the one that's down in Florida that just got issued, and the one from Sterling, which I'll get into later. Anyways, okay. The National Weather Service has issued 3 thunderstorm watch 493, and yeah, including the following adjacent coastal waters: Winthrop Harbor to Wilmette Harbor, Illinois. Lake Michigan from Winthrop Harbor to Wilmette Harbor, Illinois, 5 nautical miles offshore to Mid-Lake. And now let's go on to the one from Milwaukee, which includes 20 counties. In east central Wisconsin, Fond du Lac and Sheboygan. In south central Wisconsin, Columbia, Dane, Green Lake, Iowa, Lafayette, Marquette, Rock, and Sauk. And finally, for the outlying Wisconsin areas, in southeast Wisconsin, Dodge, Milwaukee, Walworth, Jefferson, Ozaukee, Washington, Kenosha, Racine, and Waukesha, including the cities of Argyle, Baraboo, Barnfield, Beaver Dam, Belmont, Beloit, Benton, Berlin, Blacknerville, however you pronounce that. Yeah, sorry if I'm pronouncing stuff wrong. Okay. Broadhead, Brookfield, Cedarburg, Columbus, Darlington, Delavan, Dodgeville, East Troy, Elkhorn, Eldover, Fond du Lac, Fort Atkinson, Germantown, Grafton, Hartford, Howard's Grove, Janesville, Jefferson, Kenosha, Lake Geneva, Lake Wisconsin, Lodi, Madison, Markesan, Mayville, Menominee Falls, Make Milwaukee, Mineral Point, Monroe, Montello, Muskego, Neshkoro, I guess, New Berlin, Oxford, Plymouth, Portage, Prairie du Sac, at Princeton, Racine, Reedsburg, Sauk City, Sheboygan Falls, Schulberg, Watertown, Waukesha, Waupun, West Bend, Westfield, and finally, after a while, let me see. Hold on, where's that? Yeah, I lost it. Okay, Whitewater. And now, for the nearshore waters served by there, including the following adjacent waters: Sheboygan to Port Washington, Wisconsin; Port Washington to North Point Light, Wisconsin; North Point Light to Wind Point, Wisconsin; Wind Point, Wisconsin to Winthrop Harbor, Michigan. Not Michigan. Fuck. Wind Point, Wisconsin to Winthrop Harbor, Illinois. Lake Michigan from Sheboygan to Port Washington, Wisconsin, 5 nautical miles offshore to Mid-Lake. Lake Michigan from Port Washington to North Point Light, Wisconsin, 5 nautical miles offshore to Mid-Lake. Lake Michigan from North Point Light to Wind Point, Wisconsin, 5 nautical miles offshore to Mid-Lake. And Lake Michigan from Wind Point, Wisconsin to Winthrop Harbor, Illinois, 5 nautical miles offshore to Mid-Lake. And now the final SVA product that I can read through, and then I'll get to the 2 other alerts, which, okay, let's see this.
There are just so many weather alerts in this thing.
Yes. In central Wisconsin, Waushara, and in east central Wisconsin, Calumet, Manitowoc, and Winnebago, and including the cities of Auroraville, Worth, Darboy, Manitowoc, Mission, Neenah, Oshkosh. Oh my gosh, there's so many areas I can't even pronounce. Okay, Point Beach State Park, Choteau, Silver Lake, 2 Rivers, Wautoma, Winnebago, and Whitmanfield. And okay, now back to the thing. Now in Whitmanfield, and now for the adjacent waters, which are 2 Rivers to Sheboygan, Wisconsin, Lake Michigan from 2 Rivers to Sheboygan, Wisconsin, 5 nautical miles offshore to Mid-Lake. And now let's read through the. And I wonder who left. Now let's read through the Hillsborough, it's SPR. The National Weather Service in Tampa Bay Ruskin has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for north central Pinellas County, west central Florida, northwestern Hillsborough County, west central Florida, until 5:30 p.m. At 5:01, a severe thunderstorm was located over Tampa International Airport, moving northwest at 5 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail associated with the storm. Radar indicated. And along with hail damage to vehicles expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations under this warning include Tampa, West Park, Oldsmar, Rabbit James Stadium, West Chase, Citrus Park, Greater Carlwood, Greater Northdale, Town and Country, and Tampa International Airport. For a protection move to interior room on the lowest floor of the building. Again, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for north central Pinellas County, west central Florida, and northwestern Hillsborough County, west central Florida. And now let's read over this new warning from Sterling that got issued a while ago, and then we'll read over the new one that got issued for West Virginia. Okay. Now, the National Weather Service in Sterling has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Pendleton County and eastern West Virginia, southeastern Grant County and eastern West Virginia, southwestern Hardy County and eastern West Virginia until 5:45 p.m. 5:01, again, a severe thunderstorm was located near Rough Run, moving east at 20 miles per hour. I'm not even going to read over. I'm not going
to... we activate the emergency alert system.
I'm not going to bother reading over that marine warning. Anyways, it was located near Rough Run, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Hazards are 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail associated with the storm. Radar indicated, and impacts are damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecured light objects may become projectiles. And locations under this warning include Rough Run, Millam, Landy's, Brake, and Brushy Run. For a protection move to interior room in the lowest floor of the building. Again, the National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Pendleton County, southeastern Grant County, and southwestern Hardy counties in eastern West Virginia until 5:45 p.m. Now, the last one, which is also for Pendleton County, but this is for the entirety of Pendleton County. So, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the entirety of Pendleton County. For the love of... Okay. Redo. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the entirety of Pendleton County in eastern West Virginia until 5:45. At 5:06, a severe thunderstorm was located 11 miles northwest of Franklin, moving east at 30 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Radar indicated. Same impact, so I'm not going to read over it. Locations under this warning include Franklin, Brandywine, Upper Track, Circleville, Ruddle, Seneca Rocks, Onago, Oak Flat, Brushy Run, Cherry Grove, Riverton, and Deer Run. For your protection for the storm, move to interior room on the lowest floor of the building. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous clouds, ground lightning will be occurring with this severe storm. Move indoors immediately because lightning is one of nature's leading killers. And remember, if you hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Again, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the entirety of Pendleton County in eastern West Virginia until 5:45 p.m. We will... Alrighty, everyone. Once again, regular program has been interrupted as the National Weather Service in Milwaukee has now just issued
a severe thunderstorm warning, yes. Please stand by as we activate the WPLT emergency alert system.
And this warning is for Columbia and Sauk. So I will be reading over that, as Plainfield will also be activating this TV station. I'll be meeting this, obviously. So, yeah. Okay. Now, I'm going to read over this. The National Weather Service in Milwaukee Sullivan has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Columbia County and south central Wisconsin, and Sauk County and the entirety of Sauk County and south central Wisconsin until 5:30 p.m. Central. At 4:09, Severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from near Sparta to 12 miles northwest of Hillsborough to 6 miles southeast of Lafarge to 14 miles northwest of Boscobel, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Expected hazards are 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Radar indicated. Expect considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Baraboo, Reedsburg, Wisconsin Dells, Lake Delton, Spring Green, West Baraboo, Plain, Bluffview, North Freedom, Laval, Rock Springs, Loganville, Ironton, Lime Ridge, Devil's Lake State Park, and Hill Point. People attending, and for those attending Bulls and Barrels in Laville, you need to seek safe shelter immediately. And for your protection, move to a interior on the lowest floor of the building. And even including the following locations, which are including the other following locations, which are Mirror Lake State Park and Kilburn Dam. For torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Again, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Columbia County and the entirety of Sauk County in south central Wisconsin. Stay tuned to Detroit TV on Channel 10 for further updates. Detroit TV once again has to keep getting interrupted because a new warning is in effect. Actually, correction, 2 new warnings, because we already got a severe thunderstorm warning for Red Willow, Nebraska, and a severe thunderstorm warning for Adams, Juneau, and Monroe, Wisconsin. I will read over the first one.
Please stand by as we activate the PLD emergency alert system.
Okay. The National Weather Service in La Crosse has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Juneau County, southern Adams County, and southeastern Monroe County, in west central Wisconsin, and 2 other counties, and those 2 other counties are spread over in central Wisconsin. Really? I gotta read some more after this. Till 5:30 p.m. at 4:13, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 9 miles south of Tomah to 6 miles west of Elroy to near Hillsborough, moving east at 45 miles per hour. 70 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail associated with these severe storms. Radar indicated. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Severe thunderstorms will remain out. These severe thunderstorms will go over these 4 areas by these times. Elroy around 4:25 p.m. Walnawick around 4:30 p.m. New Lisbon around 4:35 p.m. and Milestone around 4:40 p.m. Other locations impacted by these storms include County Roads B and P, Dells Timberland Campground, County Road B and K, the town of Quincy, Johns Hill, Linden Station, and Stand Rock Campground, including the following interstate, which is Interstate 90 to 94 between mile markers 57, which is Interstate at 90 and 94 in Wisconsin between mile markers 57 and 86. For your protection, move to interior room on the lowest floor of the building. Again, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Juneau and southern Adams County in central Wisconsin and southeastern Monroe County in west central Wisconsin until 5:30 p.m. I'm not really going to be reading over the Colorado FFW because I'm more focused on the stuff on the areas in these in the Sled 2 Enhanced. Now the next one. National Weather Service in Goodland has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Red Willow County in southwestern Nebraska until 5 p.m. at 4:13. A severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles northeast of Danbury or 15 miles southeast of McCook, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Now, hold up, I just need to do something real quick. I'm going to look at my stream. Let's see. Okay, I don't think anyone commented. Okay, now back to reading the thing. Okay. Now, severe thunderstorms are located along the line setting from near. Wait, didn't I already read that? Oh yeah, I already read that. Okay. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Source: it was reported by public this time, and at 4:02 p.m. a 70-mile-per-hour wind gust was reported 4 miles southwest of Bartley by the public. Following impacts are: expect considerable tree damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. The storm will only be impacting Lebanon around 4:25 p.m. For your protection, move to a cherry room in a low slope for building. Large hail damaging winds and continuous cloud of ground lightning is occurring with these storms. Move indoors immediately, and lightning is one of nature's leading killers. And remember, if you hear thunder, you will be close enough to be struck by lightning, so take shelter. And again, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Red Willow County in southwestern Nebraska until 5 p.m. And I think that's all I'm going to read because I'm running out of breath. And I think probably need to save up. I need to save up my breath, so yeah. Anyway, stay tuned to Detroit TV for further updates. Alrighty, y'all. We have now interrupted regular programming.
Okay. I'm under an SBA.
For a new.
I'm not getting stuff until
We are. This is WDTX TV, my station. Anyways, I will read this over now. Okay. The National Weather Service. Oh wait. I've already interrupted mine, as you can see.
Yeah, I was under an SBA.
The National Weather Service in Sterling has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Frederick County and northwestern Virginia, southeastern Hampshire County, and eastern West Virginia till 6:30 p.m. Until 6:30 p.m. at 5:38, a severe thunderstorm was located 8 miles north of Wardensville, or 11 miles southeast of Romney, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Radar indicated damaging winds will cause some trees and large damage. This could injure those outdoors as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecured light objects may become projectiles. Locations impacted include Capon Bridge, Yellow Spring, Highview Manor, Gainsboro, Delray, Cross Junction, Rocky Neck Springs, Rio, Gore, Wyatt Creek, Timber Ridge, and Lehu. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. Large hail and continuous cloud to ground lightning is occurring with the storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Again, the National Weather Service has now issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Frederick County and northwestern Virginia and southeastern Hampshire County and eastern West Virginia until 6:30 p.m. Stay tuned to Detroit TV for more updates. regular programming has been interrupted once again as the National Weather Service in Morristown has now issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Scott County. I will read over that. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Scott County in East Tennessee until 6:15 p.m. At 5:43, a severe thunderstorm was located near Huntsville, and when I say Huntsville, I mean Huntsville, Tennessee, not Huntsville, Alabama, or 9 miles southeast of Orinda, moving northeast at 10 miles per hour, 60 mile per hour wind gusts, and quarter-sized hail. Radar indicated hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Huntsville and Norma. For your protection, we advise you to move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall will be occurring with these storms, which will lead to flash flooding, so do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Again, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Scott County and East Tennessee until 6:15 p.m. And before I go back to the little scroll, I need to change that little bottom scroll because the slide doesn't really impact much. So let me change that back.
I'll do mine for tomorrow for PittsburghEAS. And Cleveland. So
As a slight to and oh shit. And the risk of severe weather is impacting
I get something?
of the Midwest.
Okay, here comes the climate report. Okay,
And
oh god. This is terrible. SBR. Currently
yep,
right now.
including Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, and Nebraska, including Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, Illinois, Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana. Okay, I just updated the scroll, impacting portions of the Midwest, including Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, Illinois, Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana. Alrighty, now time to go back to the scroll, and we'll keep you updated with more information as it follows. Regular programming has been interrupted as the National Weather Service in Hastings has now issued a new warning. And I will get into that if my mouse would stop being so crappy. Oh yeah, because I keep switching freaking monitors. Okay, anyways, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for north central Phillips County and south central Nebraska, western Buffalo County and south central Nebraska, and southeastern Dawson County and south central Nebraska until 5:15 p.m. At 4:09 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was... Wait! Okay, hold up, guys. I'm gonna mute real quick. Okay, I'm back. Anyways, at 4:50 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over 10 or 12 miles east of Lexington, northeast at 40 miles per hour, hazard 60 miles per hour wind gusts, and quarter-sized hail. Radar indicated hail damage to vehicles expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations under this include Elm Creek around 5, Odessa around 5:05, Amherst around 5:10, and Riverdale. This includes Interstate 80 between mile markers 249 and 264. For your protection, move to a turn room on the lowest floor of the building. Again, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for north central Phelps, western Buffalo, and southeastern Dawson County, south central Nebraska until 5 p.m. 5:15 p.m. Stay tuned to Detroit TV for more updates as they occur. Alrighty, y'all, we have interrupted regular programming as another alert has been issued. The National Weather Service in State College has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Franklin County and southern Falkland County in south central Pennsylvania until 6:45 p.m. At 5:54, severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from Needmore to Hancock, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Hazard 60 mile per hour wind gust and nickel-sized hail. Source radar indicated impact. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include St. Thomas, Warfordsburg, at Mercersburg, McCollumsburg, Fort London, Big Cove Tannery, Needmore, Clay Lake, Locust Grove, Williamson, Upton, and Whitetail Ski Area. This includes Interstate 70 from mile marker 160 to 170. For your protection, move to a interior room on the lowest floor of the building. Again, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Franklin and southern Fulton counties in south central Pennsylvania until 6:45 p.m. Stay tuned to Detroit TV for more updates. Alrighty, y'all. Regular programming has been interrupted as there is now a new severe thunderstorm warning and a flash flood warning. I said I wasn't going to bother with the flash flood warning, but why not? I changed my mind. So, first up, flash flood warning. Okay, and this flash flood warning is in New Mexico. The National Weather Service in Albuquerque has issued a flash flood warning for the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon bird scar in south central Taos County, north central New Mexico, western Mora County, northeastern New Mexico, northwestern San Miguel County, and northeastern New Mexico. Till 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time at 3:57 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing moderate rain over the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon bird scar near Rosita and Terramont. Between 0.25 and 0.5 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts up to 0.25 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Excessive rainfall over the burn scar will impact Manuel's Creek, Sabino River, Rio San Jose, Santico Creek, Rebo Steeple. Swear, they're really into Mexico, aren't they? Rito Cibola, Rio La Casa, Vilgil Creek, Coyote, Moore River, and La Canada del Caro. The debris flow can consist of rock, mud, vegetation, and other loose materials. Hazard: life-threatening flash flooding. Thunderstorms producing flash flooding in and around the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon burn scar. Source radar impact life-threatening flash flooding of areas in and around the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon burn scar. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Mora, Ledoux, Morphe Lake State Park, Cleveland, Tiramonte, La Cueva, Holman, Gaskin, Sapelo, Chacon, South Carmen, Monte Aplando. I cannot get that. Aplando, Luceros, Rangeville, Rosita, Manilis, Lawrence, El Torero, Sanico, and blah blah blah. This includes the following recreation areas: Murphy Lake State Park, including the following highways: State Road 94 between mile markers 1 and 18, State Road 266 between mile markers 0 and 6, State Road 276 between mile markers 0 and 5, State Road 518 between mile markers 9 and 47, State Road 434 between mile markers 0 and 14, State Road 283 between mile marker 13, State Road 105 between mile markers 0 and 9, State Road 121 between mile markers 0 and 8. Runoff from rainfall will cause elevated water levels within vulnerable drainages in and downstream of the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon fire burn area. Do not camp along streams and rivers. Remain alert when hiking in steep, narrow canyons. Know where you are relative to low spots and drainages. Gaylord Marine warning. Alrighty, yeah, I'm not really gonna read over the rest. It's gonna literally lose my breath, so back to what we're doing. Radio. We have interrupted regular programming. The National Weather Service in Milwaukee has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Green Lake County, the entirety of Green Lake County, the entirety of Columbia County, the entirety of Marquette County, and northeastern Sauk County, all in south central Wisconsin until 6:15 p.m. At 5:03, severe thunderstorms are located along the line, extending from 10 miles southwest of Westfield to 6 miles east of Wisconsin Dells to near Lake Delton, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Additional severe thunderstorms are moving northeast at 50 miles per hour across the entirety of Marquette and the entirety of Green Lake counties. Hazard: 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Source radar indicated. Impact: expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Baraboo, Portage, Berlin, Lake Wisconsin, Prairieville, Randall, Montello, Markesan, Westfield, Princeton, Rio, Green Lake, Cambria, Lawrence, Pequawkee, Manchester, Wyalusing, Macon, Oxford, and Andover, including the following locations: Pine Island State Wildlife Area, Historic Indian Agency House, French Creek Wildlife Area, Eliott Energy Portage Power Plant, and Puckaway Lake. For your protection, move to a cherry room on the lowest floor of the building. Again, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the entirety of Green Lake, the entirety of Columbia, the entirety of Marquette, and northeastern Sauk County and south central Wisconsin until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Stay tuned at Detroit TV for more updates. radio, we have interrupted regular programming as the National Weather Service has now issued a severe thunderstorm warning. And yep. Okay. The National Weather Service in Gaylord has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Aroostook County and northeastern Gladwin County and northern Michigan until 7 p.m. At 6:13 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Alger and is nearly stationary. Had 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and half-dollar-sized hail. Radar indicated hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations under this warning include Alger and Sterling. For your protection, move to interior room on a low-floor building. Again, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Aroostook and northeastern Gladwin counties in northern Michigan until 7 p.m. Stay tuned to Detroit TV for more information. Alright, the National Weather Service in Morristown has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for north central Hawkins County and northeastern Hancock County and East Tennessee and south central Lee County and southwestern Virginia until 7 p.m. At 6:16 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located 10 miles southeast of Jonesville and is nearly stationary, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Radar indicated expect damage to roof settings and trees. The only location under this warning is Kyle's Ford. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Again, the terrain falls occurring with the storm and may lead to flash flooding to not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. And The National Weather Service in Green Bay has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Winnebago County and east central Wisconsin, southeastern Washoe County, and central Wisconsin until 6:15 p.m. At 5:16, severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from 6 miles southwest of Red Drenate. Oh my gosh. Whatever. To near Princeton, to near Markesan, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazard 60 mile per hour wind gusts to penny-sized hail, and same source and same impact. Storms will be near Red Granite around 5:25, Rush Lake around 5:30, Lake Poygan around 5:40, Oshkosh around 5:55, Central Lake Winnebago around 6, Menasha and North Lake Winnebago around 6:05, Appleton around 6:10. Other locations impacted by the severe thunderstorms include Pickett, Betty, Amethyst, Morts, Larson, Lake Betty, Dismorts, Rivermore, Fourth, Wincombe, Harbor Springs, Allenville, and Lake Betty Dismore. Again, for a protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Directional rainfall is occurring with the storm may lead to flash flooding, do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. And the National Weather Service in Lincoln has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Marshall and northeastern Woodford counties in central Illinois until 5:45 p.m. At 5:17. Severe thunderstorm was located over Minnock, how do you pronounce? Oh my gosh. Or 18 miles southwest of Streeter, winds at 25 miles per hour, golf ball sized hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Source radar indicated. Impact. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations under this warning include Benson. This includes Interstate 39 between mile markers 20 and 33. For protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with the storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Columbia, northern Dane, and southeastern Sauk counties in south central Wisconsin until 6:15 p.m. Central. At 5:18 p.m., severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from near Baraboo to 19 miles north of Spring Green, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Source radar indicated. Impact. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Sun Prairie, Wycombe, Windsor, Columbus, Prairie du Sauk City, Lake Wisconsin, DeForest, Lodi, Poinet, Fall River, Dane, Arlington, Bluffview, Otsego, Merrimack, Dolliston, East Bristol, Harmony Grove, and Morrisonville. This includes the following locations: Gibraltar Rock Natural Area County Park. Pre-protection move to a cherry room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service in Hastings has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Sherman County, west and central Nebraska, western Howard County, central Nebraska until 5:45. 5:18. Severe thunderstorm was located near Rockville, or 31 miles northwest of Grand Island, moving northeast at. Moving northeast at 30 miles per hour, hazard 60 mile per hour wind gusts, and quarter-sized hail. Source radar indicated. Impact. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. And Ashton and Farewell are under this for a protection move to return on the lowest floor of the building. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Washington County and North Central Maryland, Morgan County in the Panhandle, West Virginia, and Berkeley County in the Panhandle, West Virginia, until 7 p.m. at 6:19. I keep having to go through all these warnings. Severe thunderstorm was located near Hancock, where we east at 40 miles per hour, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Source radar indicated. Damaging winds will cause some trees, large branches to fall, blah, blah, blah. Hackerstown, Municipal Stadium, Robinwood, Fountainette, Orchard Hills, Paramount, Long Meadow, Wilson, how do you pronounce that? Williamsport, Mount however you pronounce that, Longmeadow, St. James, Halfway, Malvinsville, Cavetown, Funkstown, Leadersburg, Clear Spring, Chewsville, Peck, Big Spring, and Pig Pool. For protection, move to interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous clouds of ground lightning is occurring with the storm. Move indoors immediately. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. And the National Weather Service had the chase this morning for Rockbridge and Butler County and West Central Virginia until 7:15 p.m. at 6:20. The EAS storm was located near Gala or near Ormsky, moving east at 25 miles per hour, quarter-sized hail and 60 mile per hour winds. Radar indicated hail damage to vehicles expected. Expected wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Eagle Rock, Oriskany, Arcadia, National Bridge, and Gala. Prepare immediately for large hail damaging winds. For your safety, move to interior room on lowest floor of sturdy buildings. Stay away from windows. Locally, heavy rainfall will quickly reduce visibility and result in ponding of water on roadways, standing water in low-lying areas, and minor flooding of creeks, streams, and areas of poor drainages. Drivers are urged to slow down and use extra caution to avoid hydroplaning. And when it is safe to do so, please send your reports of hail of any size as well as reports of wind damage, including downed trees or large limbs, to the National Weather Service. And their toll-free number for the National Weather Service of Blacksburg is 1-866-215-4324. Reports and pictures can also be shared to the National Weather Service Blacksburg Facebook page and on Twitter. And the National Weather Service in Chicago has issued a severe thunderstorm for southwest Livingston County and central Illinois, south central LaSalle County and north central Illinois. Until 6:15 p.m., 5:21 p.m., severe thunderstorm was located near Minnock, or 17 miles west of Pontiac, moving east at 15 miles per hour. Hazard, golf ball size hail, 60 mile per hour winds. Radar indicated people and animals outdoors will be injured. The severe thunderstorm will be near the flag again around 5:45 p.m. Other locations impacted by the storm include Dena and Rutland. Prepare immediately for large hail and deadly clouds of ground lightning. You should seek shelter inside a well-built structure. The National Weather Service has a chase severe thunderstorm for Green Lake, Fond du Lac until 6:15 p.m. At 5:22 p.m. Severe thunderstorms will located along the extending from near Radney to near Ripton to near Brandon, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Source radar indicated, in fact, expect damage to roof siding of trees. Locations under this warning include Fond du Lac, Ripon, Berlin, North Fond du Lac, Rosendale, Green Lake, Brandon, Southern Lake, Winnebago, Larmiton, Eldorado, Farewell, Van Lang, Lagoda, and West Rosendale. People attending the Fond du Lac County Fair should seek safe shelter immediately for protection, move to interior room on the lowest floor of the building. And finally, I hope, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Cumberland, Franklin, Huntington, Juneta, and Perry in south central Pennsylvania until 7 p.m. at 6:25 p.m. Severe thunderstorm was located over Big Spring State Park, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard 60 mile per hour wind gust and nickel-sized hail. Radar indicated. Expect damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Newville, Honey Grove, Spruce Hill, Roxbury, what was I forgot. Roxbury. Perlac, Big Spring State Park, Dulles, Connell-Denning State Park, and Willow Hill, including the Pennsylvania Turnpike from mile marker 185 to 216, Interstate 81 from mile marker 36 to 38, for a protection move to a cherry room on the lowest floor of the building. And again, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Hancock, Hawkins, Lee, Washoe, Winnebago, Marshall, Woodford, Columbia, Dane, Sauk, Howard, Sherman, Washington, Berkeley, Morgan, Boulter, Rockbridge, LaSalle, Livingston, Fort du Lac, Green Lake, Cumberland, Franklin, Huntington, Juneta, and Perry counties, which are until I don't know what time. And stay tuned to Detroit TV for more information. We have interrupted regular programming. The National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Central Lecture County and southeastern Kentucky, southeastern Knott County, and southeastern Kentucky until 7 p.m. at 6:29. Severe thunderstorm was located over Tilly or near Whitesburg, moving south at 5 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Source radar indicated. Impact hail damage to vehicles inspected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Severe thunderstorm will be near south down around 6:40 p.m. Van around 6:45 p.m. Not again. Other locations of the path of the severe thunderstorm include Crown and Whitesburg for protection boots which are removable over building. Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna read the rest because I don't want because yeah. Okay, now another one. Morristown flash flood warning for West Central Russell and Southwestern Virginia till 9:30 p.m. At 6:30 p.m. Thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. 1 to 2 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 0.5 to 1 inch are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing and are expected to begin shortly. Flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source radar impact flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. The locations that will experience flash flooding include Cleveland, Va, St. Paul, and Castlewood. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Move to higher ground now. Act quickly to protect your life. In hilly terrain, there are tons of water crossings which are potentially dangerous in heavy rain. Do not attempt to cross roads. Find an alternate route. Again, flash flood warning is in effect for West Central Russell County and Southwestern Virginia until 9:30 p.m. Stay tuned to Detroit TV for more updates. Can't get a break. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Hamilton until 7 p.m. in Florida. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. The storm is located near Jasper, moving west at 10 miles per hour. Radar indicated. At penny-sized hail, expect damage to residing in trees. Jasper, Jennings, and Crossroads are under scoring for protection moved to a area from the lowest floor of the building. I need to rest my voice before they try to issue another warning.